we've talked a little bit about this, the pill culture we have here.
Yeah, it's, medicine is really failing all of us in the sense of how we're trained as physicians. You've heard it from the other physicians that have been up here. We're not trained to think of the body as a whole. We're not trained to really get to the root. We're really taught about symptoms and just treating those symptoms. And then we're brainwashed as a culture, right? We see all these commercials on television for all these pills. And so you just think it's completely normal to have some sort of reflux because you see these commercials. Even autoimmunity these days, it seems normal to have that because there's Humira commercials left and right. The interesting thing to me was I actually had a guy who I had diagnosed with Graves, and I wanted obviously to change his diet. And he said to me, normally now I have people who are just have completely bought in by the time they've come to see me, right? They've been everywhere else, nobody can figure it out. But this guy hadn't really bought in. And so he says to me, I said, here are your options. We can get you off some foods like gluten and dairy, maybe grains and legumes. And he looked at me and he said, well, that seems really extreme. And I said, okay, well, I've actually had this disease, so let me tell you what's extreme. Taking medication that can cause toxic hepatitis and cause your liver to fail, have it blown up like Hiroshima and not have one, or have somebody rip it out surgically. Like, where did that get? None of that was extreme, but changing your diet somehow suddenly was extreme. I really couldn't even believe I was having this conversation with somebody, that changing your diet was more extreme than one of the 3 options that conventional medicine gives you.